Before the world knew abundance, before every grain of rice carried the blessing of the Divine Mother, there was a time when hunger threatened all of creation. This is the ancient mystery of Mata Annapurna, the goddess of food, nourishment, and eternal prosperity. Long ago, Lord Shiva, the supreme yogi, taught that the material world was Maya, an illusion. He explained that only the soul was eternal, while wealth, food, and positions were temporary. Goddess Parvati listened with compassion. She agreed that the soul is immortal, but she also knew one profound truth. Without food, no living being can survive. Without life, there can be no dharma, no devotion, and no spiritual awakening. To reveal this truth to the universe, the Divine Mother performed a miraculous act. She withdrew all food from the world. Slowly, the earth changed. Golden fields became barren. Rivers could no longer nourish the land. Trees stopped bearing fruit. Granaries became empty. The laughter of children faded, and kingdoms fell into despair. Even the wealthiest kings discovered that mountains of gold could not satisfy an empty stomach. Soon, the suffering reached the heavens. The gods grew anxious. Without food, sacred rituals stopped. Temples became silent. The balance of creation itself began to collapse. Seeing the suffering of all beings, Lord Shiva understood an eternal truth. He realized that while the world may be temporary, food is sacred because it sustains life, and life is the path to spiritual realization. Seeking the Divine Mother, Lord Shiva traveled to the holy city of Kashi. There, in a radiant temple glowing with divine light, Goddess Parvati revealed herself in her magnificent form as Mata Annapurna. She held a golden bowl overflowing with nourishing food and a sacred ladle from which blessings flowed endless. Her smile radiated compassion. Her presence filled the world with hope. Wherever she walked, dry fields turned green, seeds sprouted into golden harvests, rivers flowed once again, life returned to the earth. Then came the most unforgettable moment. Lord Shiva himself stood before Mata Annapurna with a humble begging bowl. The goddess lovingly served him food with her own hand. In that sacred moment, Lord Shiva accepted a timeless truth. Knowledge without compassion is incomplete. Spirituality without nourishment cannot sustain life. From that day onward, Mata Annapurna became the eternal provider of food, abundance, and prosperity. She reminds humanity that every grain of rice is sacred, every meal is a divine blessing, and feeding the hungry is one of the highest forms of worship. Even today, devotees across India pray to Mata Annapurna before meals, believing that her blessings bring health, prosperity, and abundance to every home.